There's been an increasing concern about pregnant women's lifestyle choices. Like if you see a pregnant lady smoking or drinking, you might start worrying about the baby. But fathers get away with that. However, guys, don't think your lifestyle choices have no effect on your future children. In the case of animals, scientists have found that male mice who exercise regularly seem to pass their fitness benefits onto their male offspring. Most traits we inherit from our parents are passed down through the DNA in our genes, and they're usually physical. But our skills and experiences aren't encoded into our genes, and our children don't just get at birth all the knowledge we spent our whole lives getting. Your kid won't know the names of all the sitcom actors, and not just the characters, only because you do. I only know this guy as Ted Mosby. And they won't inherit your bread baking skills that you gained during quarantine. But traits can be passed down not through DNA, but through RNA. The basic difference between those two is that DNA replicates and stores genetic information and is a blueprint for all the genetic information contained within an organism, while RNA is more of a messenger and interpreter of that blueprint. It helps execute instructions encoded into DNA. And some acquired traits can change how DNA is chemically packaged, which may influence the offspring, and that is called epigenetics. One way epigenetic information can be passed on is through microRNAs, and things like diet and stress can influence the embryo through said microRNAs. That's how mice can pass down susceptibility to depression. But can the experience of exercise be passed on as well? Well, what scientists did was they made male mice run on treadmills for 2 weeks, and then they bred them with female mice who did not exercise. The male offspring had better endurance, and when fed fattier foods, they did not become obese or diabetic. And after sequencing the RNA in the sperm and fertilized eggs, the team found higher levels of certain microRNAs, which might serve as an explanation for how this phenomenon occurs. Exercise increases levels of certain proteins in muscles, and the male offspring appeared to have inherited it from their fathers. And here's a very important question. Is this true for you and me, humans? Well, the team collected sperm of well-exercised and sedentary men and compared it. Well, the sperm of the trained men also appear to have higher levels of the human equivalent of the microRNAs found in the offspring of trained rats. In other words, it appears that humans can pass fitness on as well. It's important to know that this seems to be the case with only males, which suggests it's sort of a father-son thing. I wouldn't know.